good morning. Happy Monday. Let's start a new week. So, different setting again, because here I probably have a better internet connection because it's right next to the Wi-Fi. So we moved the tables and everything here in the living room, and we're gonna do it here. My parents are on the other side of the camera being really funny. So, and my dog as well. So, yeah. We're gonna wait a little bit and see who wants to hop on this rainy Monday. So, ja. Hoi Patricia, goedemorgen. Hoe is het ermee? Alles goed? Klaar om te stretchen? Ik denk, als ik er toch al ben, dan kan ik net goed even schoonmaken. Hè? Zo, oké. Zo. Claire, bonjour, ça va bien? Hoi, hoi, hoi allemaal. You see, I got this. I'm looking at this. I don't know what they're doing, but they're trying to shut up. Helen, good morning. How are you doing in your country? Can you see the mat? Because again, we have a different setting. Because outside, it's really weird. We're having like thunderstorms like going whenever they want. So 1 minute the sun is shining and then it's raining like hell. And then everything is wet. So even if it's sunny, I cannot go outside. But now, for example, it's about to rain again. So, all right, let's clean this mat while we wait a little bit. Here we go, because the mat obviously was outside. Let's clean here as well. The dogs, the cats, the other cats. So. Coucou, ça va super. Et toi, ça va bien, merci. Cortine Frank, goedemorgen. Goedemorgen, goedemorgen. Alles goed? So, yeah, here we are. How is your week gonna be? What are you gonna do? I hope that it's pretty okay. Yes. Well, I'm not completely on the screen, but we get the point, right? So, yeah. Let's warm up a little bit. I'm gonna try not to tear down the legs here. I'm gonna come a little bit closer. So, yeah, we're going to roll the shoulders a little bit. If you guys are gonna, looks like I'm doing a workshop. The parents are like, oh, of tafeltje. Nee, is goed. Ja? Shoulder rollers. I mean, roll the shoulders. That's it. Now bit by bit, roll the arm. Backwards. In front. That's it. We're gonna change arm. Backwards. These are my parents. Or not. That's it. At least we know the connection is not going to break off here. So, both arms. That's it. This is just relaxing, okay? Front. You can join as well if you want. I mean, you too. Of course you are. Stretch it out like this. Move it a little bit around. Let's see. Justinas, good morning. Buongiorno Desiree, Rita. Okay, after morning. We'll be back after work. That's perfect, Helen. See you after work. Okay. So, twist the back a little bit. No, ma vieni a aiutare, vieni. Vieni. Cosa devi fare? Il modello, no? Voilà. Alright, like that. Now we move the hips side to side. Shake it, shake it, shake it. I know I have a hole in my t-shirt, but I like this one. It's because in the summer I have like high waisted jeans and I always put it up here, and somehow I get this, but maybe I make a crop top. Okay, turn around with the hips, switch side. Here we go. That's it. If you can hold yourself somewhere, we're gonna swing the hips, the legs, and we really want to try to relax this part of the leg. Swing it, swing it. Change leg. Céline, bonjour, ça va? Ça va, les enfants? That's because we have performed in France almost all my life. Every December in France they have like Christmas parties for the companies, different companies, and when the clowns come in, they always bonjour les enfants, hello children, and then they say ça va, and all the kids say oui. So every time I say ça va, I think of that. Ça va, ouais. Comment ça va, ouais. Plus fort. So there we go. There we go. Alrighty, now I think this is alright, and we are going to tabletop. Yintare, good morning. I was already saying, where is she? Where is she? But we're all here. Good. So we're going on tabletop on 4, and we're going to start with a cat cow. So first of all, we're going to start with cat and really push the back towards the sky and engage the core like that. Align the feet. I also have the thing of putting the feet together, but try to align them. And we're going for cow. Really release all the belly, stomach, and organs. And stretch it out. Breathe in. And when we breathe out, we go back to cat. Really engage the core. Breathe in, cow. And breathe out. Breathe in. Reach to the sky. Be careful with your shoulders, don't clinch in it. And breathe out and say hi to Toby. Okay, now slowly roll around a little bit. Just like that. Just like no one's watching. And change. Switch side. That's it. Oh, hips clacking already. That's it. Right, okay, so now go back into child position. Like so. Try to deepen your movement. Let the curl the toes under and give them a bit of a stretch as well. That's it. And stretch them out. Come up slowly. We go on our tummy. This. Can you see me? Yes. And hands, chest, and we push up. If this is how far you can get, perfect. If you can push yourself up further, amazing. Hold your core, engage. Don't hang in the shoulders because we don't want you to hurt your lower back. So many times when we hang here, we hurt our lower back because we're hanging in there. We really want to engage and push. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look up, breathe in. Breathe out. Come down and slowly come up. child pose. That's it. All right, so we're gonna sit in our warm-up position, feet one in front of the other. All right, move it side to side a little bit. I'm gonna watch what's going on. Nice. Good morning. Good morning, Paul. How are you doing? Are you ready? Okay, I was just reading a message that I get at the same time from Wendy. Thank you very much. All right, so we continue. Now my dad is stretching too. You can. Now he has to go to the garage, which is his how can we call it, office kingdom. Is a whip maker. You know that we have a country western show. So if you're stretched out, hip bones on the floor, and we slowly try to move forward. So my dad is a whip maker. He makes our whips that we perform with, and he's currently opening his business for whip crackers of all kinds, and he's working hard on making them. These are all handmade and they're amazing. If you want to see his Instagram and support him, it's Western Whips, right? By Portos. Western Whips by Portos on Instagram. Yeah, he loves to see likes and comments. He's like, oh, got no like, got no comment. He's looking at me like, shut up. Okay, now come up. We change legs. Here we go. Left in front of right or right in front of left, depends on what you have first. Sway it side to side. Much better than bouncing front and back. Just slowly swaying it side to side like that. Alrighty. Hip bounce to the floor. And really engage the core and move over the heel to stretch forward. Now a lot of people can pancake in this position, as I say always, but I can't go all the way front. It really hurts my hips. So I'm working on this as well, outside of this stretch, because I don't want to lose time for you guys. So I do my personal stretches like at another time to really work on the specific need. So that's something that you guys can do as well. This is like a general stretching for everyone. If you now after a week feel that you need more work on one side or the other side, or one specific point, then really after we're done with the stretching, stay for another 10 or minutes or 20 minutes for your own stretches that really need extra time and dedication. So come up slowly, and now we go into butterfly position, and we stretch here. Whether you're sitting here or here, both is fine. I repeat myself, in your own level of flexibility, we are doing this. So if you need to stretch, especially with this, people a lot of times do this like has not really any special addition. It's rather better to like slowly push the knees, and normally we move because yeah, we're bored or we want to like feel a little bit, but this, no, just hold it like that. So hold it a little bit more while I'll check the comments. I will watch the stream tonight. It will be perfect thing to forget the stressful day. See more. Then have fun, guys, and enjoy. Thank you, Paul. Of course, we will be here always whenever you need us. Woo! And you can stretch with us at any time. It's more comfortable for you. So take care. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't stress too much. It's not good for our immune system. So come up from the butterfly, and we are going into pigeon pose. So we don't do this often. Maybe not yet. Wait, we'll wait with that. So first we go into one leg out and one leg next to your thigh, or here if you need to, or here. Most important thing is to try to keep the back straight, especially the lower back. So if you're sitting here, try to stretch out this rather than trying to get here in the first place. Okay, so really stretch out your lower back, really reach out for that core, and we slowly, what do you want? We slowly go with flex and point. Okay, so point and flex and point, oh, and flex and point and flex and point and flex. We got Italian radio today. All right, now we are going to reach for the feet, for the toes, if that's what you can reach. If you want more, of course, always straight hip bones, squared towards the front and on the floor, and we reach forward with our chest to the knee. You're stretching too. Yes, yes. Stretching too. Stretching too. Stretching too. Those are my socks. Thank you. All right. There you go. Okay, now hold it here. Slowly breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And we stay here for 10 seconds. So breathe in, and when we release, we go a little bit deeper into our stretch. So breathe in, exhale, go a little deeper, and here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release and come up. And we change leg. Here we go. Stretch out one, the other foot next to the thigh. Square the hips, and we're going to flex and point, flex and point, and flex and point, and flex. Queenie could not be bothered, really. She doesn't need stretching. She is naturally super flexible, just like her mom who's sleeping on the other couch. So cute, oh my god. Stretch and point, stretch and point, and flex and point, flex and point, flex. So guys, now that we've been stretching for a week, what's your favorite stretch until now? One of her hair. Cosa era qui? La calza lì. Oh, che duro che sei, papà. Alright, so now we reach over to the toes. Hold it a little bit there. If you need to, you know, always hold it with your hands to the back. Stretch out the lower back. Reach out the core. Shoulders down. Relax, breathe in. And we move forward as much as we can. For example, my muscle, this one always gets stuck somehow. So I think because I have a sciatic muscle, whatever. So always like place it well and slowly stretch forward into your own level of flexibility. You know, if you want an extra painful stretch in the hamstring or in the calf muscle, really flex the foot towards you or put something under your heel. Now we breathe in and release. Breathe in, breathe out. And in the next one, we breathe in, and when we release the breath, we deepen the stretch. So here we go. Breathe in, breathe out, deepen the stretch. Release the head if you need to. Breathe in, and when we breathe out, we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly breathe out and come up. Perfect. All right, so here we go with both legs forward. We're going to do the exact same thing. Wiggle them around a little bit. Here we go. Flex and point, and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and flex and point. We switch feet. We alternate like that. Perfect. That's it. Now we bend the knees, and while we bend the knees, we really want to feel the heels on the floor and the toes towards the sky. So we really want to create that, I call it friction, yes. So, and then you point, and when you point, you really use your back legs to stretch it out, okay? So, plie, and try to create space in the hips while you do it, and point. Plie and point, bend and stretch, and bend and stretch. Last one. Here we go. So, wiggle your legs out, and now we're gonna breathe in really, stretch out the arms, deep, and breathe out. Take the hands towards the back, stretch them out. That's it. Roll around neck a little bit side to side. That's it. Release the arms, and now we are slowly gonna touch our toes and bend as far as you can. Keep your hip bones straight to the floor. Try not to curl or crunch over because you will hunch in your shoulders. You really want to stretch out and reach with the chest towards the knee. So, do that for a minute, a couple of seconds, and we're going to check. Hi, Lena. How are you? Want to lay in the chill pose the whole day? You can do that. Well, you can do that when we're done. My favorite is the pointing exercise. Amazing. I love that. Good morning, Aya. How are you? So here we go. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now breathe in, and at the next one, at the next exhale, we obviously go deeper. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale, and at the exhale, we deepen our stretch. Exhale. You can flex if you want to. Wiggle from side to side. Keep on breathing. And breathe in. And we breathe out, and we stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Breathe out and come up. Perfect. Okay, so I think we're getting more loose bit by bit. All right, move a little bit around. So, going down to the floor. There we go. Oh, okay, reach with the knees towards your chest. Here we go, here we go. And we are going to reach out to the sky and bend back in. And we're gonna straighten and stretch out the left leg. That's it. Just relaxed this day. And we pull the right knee towards your chest. Here we go. Actively pull the knee to the chest. Now, really try to move the knee to the inside. You'll feel a little bit of your groin. That's it. Slowly pull it back towards the center. And now we are going to release it to the outside. Slowly release it to the outside. That's it. Try not to fall with the knee, but stay centered. If you need to hold your knee here with your hand or block or anything, that's cool. How cool that everyone got tried to got blocks. Patricia, that was a really good tip you gave for the Dutch people, and they were really cheap, $2.99. So now try to get the knee up, and we roll the knee. Some people ask me, why does my knee, my hip, why does my hip keep on snapping? That's because the tendon has not a lot of space yet, or flexibility. So it will snap because it goes around your hip. That's why we're creating more space right now. So come back to the middle and stretch out to the sky. That's it. Flex and point and flex and point and flex and point. Bend back and we switch leg. There we go. We switch leg. Pull actively the knee towards your chest. And just a household message for my mom. Team call is going to start.
Thank you. Message.
Okay. Pull the knee actively towards you. That's it. And twist the knee to the inside. And feel a little bit of the groin. That's it. Back to the center. And slowly drop the knee towards the outside. Don't drop into the knee. Stay with the hip bones on the floor. Hold your knee if necessary. That's it. And we are going to roll the knee. That's it. A couple of more times. Last one. Pull the knee towards you, into the center, stretch out to the sky, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and flex and point, flex and point. Here we go. Oh, last one. Knee towards the chest. And that's it. Wiggle out. Now we're going to take the knee that we just had up one more time. We are going to stretch out our arms to the side. We look towards the left and we drop the knee over to the right. Slowly, so we can crack our back if necessary. Slowly come back. That's it. We do the same on the other side. Right knee up. Yes, right knee. Okay. Arms out to the side. Look to the right and drop your knee. Oh, I have no space. Wait a second. That's it. Here we go. And come back to the center. Perfect. Back is a little bit as well. Alrighty. Ciao, Tommy. Ciao, 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 ciao. Okie dokie. So, now we're going into our lunch. Lunch. Let me check. Let me check. Child pose is your favorite, of course. I like Shavasana, which means like you're completely laying on the floor and you're like falling asleep after the class. That's my favorite one. So we're going into lunch because we still have a couple of minutes to work. So 90 degrees, we know the drill. Bend over. If you need your blocks, here we got them. So curl the toes under and stretch it out. And wiggle front and back, front and back, front and back. Here we go, front and back. And now we hold it and we really push into our feet, foot and toes in the back, and we get the stretch in our quad and hip flexor and also in our calf muscles. That's it. We concentrate on the back of the leg right now. So knee down, and now we concentrate on the front of the leg. So shoulder up, and we push a little forward to get an extra stretch. If you need to, you open the foot to the side, put your elbows down. Here we go. Try not to hunch in your shoulders, but really push down. And we count for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Place the foot back in, knee down, and we stretch backwards. That's it. We hold the stretch here, kind of like child pose, but we really focus on calf muscle. That's it. Ciao, Toby. So, we do the exact same thing on the other side. So we switch 90 degrees. Okay, curl the toes under. Here we go. Up, wiggle front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back. Here we go. A couple more times to really wake up the quad muscle and the hip flexor. Now we stay here and we really push into the toes and the back leg. Push into the back leg, that's it. Really stretch the calf muscle and your hip flexor. Focus on the back leg. Yes. Knee down. That's it. Now knee up and we push a little forward. Get an extra stretch into our hip flexor. That's it. If you need to, you open the foot, put the elbows down, sit here for a bit, breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come up. Put the foot in place, in alignment, down with the knee, straighten the foot, and back. Here we go. Stretch it out. And come up slowly. Put the feet together now and stretch them out, wiggle them out. That's it. So now we're going into our pigeon pose. Haven't done this one a lot. So we take our front knee bent to the front and the other leg straight to the back. Now, if you can't reach this pose and you're here, that's totally fine as well. You can use some help with the blocks under your knee. For example, the other block under the other knee so that you have some extra space here, right? Obviously, you hold yourself with your hands. We're working the muscles in the arms as well. And of course, we have been stretching out with our lunges, but somehow here you'll feel a little different stretch. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So sit like this. If you can't stretch it out completely, you can obviously bend the back knee, all right? For the ones that can, we are going to really reach it out and we try to align the back leg, okay? So don't twist the foot inside or outside, really try to align it. Okay, now, tell me, where do you feel it most? There, in this muscle, or in the butt? Too bad Ingrid is not here right now. She would say, I feel it in the butt. So, I definitely feel it in my hip. The closer you get, the less stretch you'll have. The further you go, the more stretch you have. But it's not important to open because then we are not in alignment. You'd rather have the leg a little bit more closed and really be squared forward. So we can slowly wiggle back and forth if that helps you. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And for the ones that want to, we're going to bend over on top of the knee. Just to stretch out that butt muscle. Yes. Keep on breathing. Even if you don't get here yet, that's perfectly fine. All right, slowly come up. Bend the back leg. Pull up the knee, the other knee next to it. How did that stretch feel? Okay, wiggle inside, switch like this. While you do this, I'm gonna check. Coretta, goedemorgen. Star pose, I call that one. Oh yeah, star pose, of course. But that makes me think of the snow, you know. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. Bend the knee, bend the other knee if it's necessary. If you can, stretch it out. If you need to have it closed into here, that's fine, as long as your hips are squared. So stretch out the back leg, that's it. Stretch out the back leg, really find that alignment, square the hips forward. You can sit like this. This is the most comfortable one for if you don't have that much of a stretch yet. If you want more of a stretch, stretch out to 90 degrees the front leg. Square the hips forward and wiggle here a little bit. And we really stretch that butt muscle. Here we go. If you need to, if you can, we stretch over the knee. And you really feel that stretchity stretch. Here we go. On Shakira. Whew, breathe in, breathe out. Now, slowly release, come up. Pull the leg towards you. The other leg as well. Stretch it out. Okay. So, now, we're doing our usual stretch. One leg across the front, one leg is stretched out. We're first gonna do the pulses, strengthen this area. Which means if you haven't been here last week, we're just gonna like from in towards the front, we're gonna push the knee as much far out as we can. So we push like this, we hold this position for 10 seconds, we try to point as much as we can, and we sit straight here. Okay, so hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, actively 3, 2, 1, and we pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. All right, so now we really take a deep breath to the sky, cross the hands and reach. That's it. Reach the back, stretch it out, down, and we take a big side breath and we want to stretch to the side. This is about the side stretch here, okay? And to really wake up the lower muscles. So don't crunch in here, stay straight. There we go. Straight on one hand, straight on the other side if you want to use both. If not, you can hold one hand here. Look up to the sky, take your chest to the sky and stretch it out. Like that. It's not about getting the other side. Erika, buongiorno. Okay. We switch to the other side. Leg front, leg out. And we first do our hold, and we actively want to hold. So we really want to push that, but we still want to try to stay relaxed in this hip bones to the floor, core engaged, really stretch out the whole body, okay, from the inside. So we are going from here and hold it for 10 seconds. Here we go. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing, guys. So now we stretch out to the side. Again, don't crunch in here. Keep your muscle core engaged. Stretch to the side. Look to the sky. Stay as straight as possible. If you want extra, you can use both your hands, arms out. If you need to, you can hold it here. Really stretch. And that's it. So now we are going to feet out like this. If you can, make it a split, but not necessarily. You wanted to keep it a little bit smaller because we're not completely warmed up yet. And now we're going to twist, keep the bone on the floor, and we're gonna bend over as much as we can. So if this is all you get, that's fine. We wanna keep the hips square and technically correct. We stretch out as far as we can, and we breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Keep the hip bone on the floor. Breathe in and out. Come up, change side, hip bone on the floor, twist the hips. Hey, queen. Ciao. All right, now breathe in and we twist, we bend over, we stay with the hip bone down, we try to square our body towards the knee while we keep this leg active as well. So we don't want it to rotate inwards, but we want to keep it out really strong. So here we go. Breathe in and out. Stretch as much as you can with the chest over the knee. That's it. Slowly come up. That's it. All right, now we want to come a little bit more open as we can, and we want to stretch, bend the knees and stretch, and bend and stretch. Okay, so the same exercise that we did when we had our legs straight, we're going to do the same, but we make a W. So we really want to engage the back of our legs. So the part where the back of your knee is, we really want to stretch that out. So we're going to bend and really use our heels in the floor and really push the toes to the side. So you really feel the pull then you wanna stretch out in toe, right? So bend and stretch, and bend and stretch, bend and stretch, and bend and stretch. That's it. Wiggle it out. We're doing a little bit of strengthening exercises because obviously it's no use to be real flexible and have no strength to hold it. So now we're gonna walk forward slowly, slowly if we can, all right? So we walk like this. Let me see. Buongiorno a tutti. If you need to, you can put this book or block or whatever you have on your chest. Huh? Un mattone. È praticamente un mattone. And you can stay here for the ones that want to and can. We pancake. There we go. We pancake. Aquí da Dobby. That's it. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath, and on the exhale, we deepen the stretch. That's it. Here we go. Now, hands to the chest and come up slowly. There we go. Wiggle the legs back in. All right. I'm going to turn around, but you can stay the way you are because we're going down on our back, facing Dobby. And we're going to put our legs up to the sky. That's it. Ciao Dobby, non ti faccio niente. Legs up to the sky, and we're just going to drop them to the side like you know. If you're here, perfect, that's fine. Don't push them. Just relax and let gravity do its work. Now, if you feel like, I need more, I know I can do more, but gravity is just not doing anything, then you can put 2 little weights on your knees. You can but don't push like this if you don't have a lot of flexibility here yet. Yeah, there. So you can stretch out, let it fall, and put a little weight. Grazie. Hold it there. Where is my TheraBand? Or if you want to, and you can put a TheraBand on your and use it to get a little bit more help to open it up, okay? So I'm gonna drop it until where I can. And if here is your flexibility, that's fine. Se arrivate fino a qua va benissimo, non vi preoccupate. Se potete fare di più, fate di più, ma senza farvi male. Toby, è inutile che ti metti comodo perché adesso mi alzo. I'm getting up now, Toby. All right, now slowly come up. Te l'ho detto io. Toby. Yeah. And he's like, what? And slowly come up. There we go. He's like, where'd you come? And we are slowly going into our open splits. So use the blocks if you need to. Feet up, knees up, like this. And we are slowly going down like this. We want to get used to have the strength to go down straight. Like this, hold it. If you can, you just put your elbows down. That's it, guys. And try to stretch as much as you can. If you can come down and hold it, you can obviously sit on your block if that's helping you, like this. And you get a bit of stretch in the center, in the groins. That's it. Oggi abbiamo cambiato scenario perché c'è miglior wifi qui e poi fuori ha piovuto un sacco, perciò non è opzione. No option being outside today. So I'm going to release the block and go a little bit deeper. That's it. Hold it in your own range of flexibility, all right? That's very important. This is not a competition. This is just getting better together, all right? Today I heard a very interesting quote, like at school, attenders are achievers. So it's better to attend every day, an hour, and do a little bit every day rather than stretch for 3 hours during one day and then nothing for a week. So slowly either come up out of your stretch or get the legs, wiggle them together. Yes. And now we are going into our splits. Okay? So, you got it today. We didn't do the specific feet exercises, but we will tomorrow. No worries. Sometimes we don't have time to do everything. Unless we are here for 2 hours, which I wouldn't mind, but I guess you guys also have stuff to do. So, blocks. 90 degrees. Push up and slowly, slowly, slowly stretch it out. So, what I want to do, actually, is stay on 90 and really, really work on that back leg like we did, but I want to stretch it. So take a towel or a block and put it under your knee, and I want us to really, like we stretch our toes, go over that block. This is for people that already have quite a split, but I really want to work on the back leg. This is giving you an extra stretch for that back leg. All right. Now, remove the block and put the leg up if you can. All right. And we do 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Stretch out. If you come up this far, that's perfect as well. Pulse, 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 and out. Pulse, 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 and stretch. And now we slowly really want to get you to open up the flexors like this instead of pushing downwards. Not yet. So if you're up here, you're doing an amazing job. If you need to put your knee down still, that is perfectly as well. So in my case, I'm going down all the way. That's it. Guys, even if you have your knee on the floor, try to really align your feet, okay? Because that's a very important thing. So, hold it here. If you need to do a half split, you do a half split. If not, hold the splits. That's it. Now we're gonna breathe in and out. Square the hips forward. Breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in and out. Slowly come out of your split. If you're completely down, slowly bend knee. If you're up, slowly come up. There we go. Yes. You really feel that back leg. Wiggle it around a little bit. Totally fine. Perfect. Okay. We do the other side of the split. Actually, the other leg, not the other side of the split. Take your blocks if needed. There we go. 90 degrees. Stay straight as much as you can. Engage your core. That's really going to help. All right. Now come up. Put the block on the knee or a towel or whatever. And stretch forward. Hold yourself if you need to. And really push the back of the knee up. Okay? Extra stretch here. slowly remove the block. And we're going down into our split. That's it. If you can't go down completely, go. That's fine. Really align your back leg, square the hips, and hold it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now slowly come out of your split. If you're completely down, bend. If not, slowly come up, and that's it. Wiggle out the legs. And you guys stretch them out. All right, since this is interactive, are we in a rush? I can lengthen 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I want to know what you guys want to do right now. If you need to go, that's totally fine. I understand we did the full hour. But if you guys want something specific, tell me, because we'll work on that. Okay, maybe it's an extra stretch that you want to do, or we'll get up in the meantime and stretch out those hips. Slowly roll them out. That's it. And if you want to do something more, or even if it's not today, but if you want some more of this or less of that, please give me feedback, because I love that. I love that we're an interactive community. I'm so excited that we're all here every morning. I know I say that every morning, but I really do. So, ecco così. Ragazzi, se c'è qualcosa che volete fare adesso ancora, prima di chiudere la call, possiamo stare qua ancora 5 o 10 minuti. Per me tanto sono a casa. Però capisco se dovete andare, non c'è nessun problema. Comunque sono qui per domande. Se avete feedback, se volete qualcosa più di questo e meno di quello, per favore fatemelo sapere. Stretch it out. Tavisca, cosa c'è? Alright. Donc je disais que s'il y a quelque chose que vous voulez faire encore, un stretch ou quelque chose maintenant, ou sinon envoyez-moi des tips. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez voir? Qu'est-ce que vous voulez faire? Sorry, I cannot say that in Lithuanian or Latvian. Dus jongens, als jullie nog tips hebben en jullie willen feedback geven van wat je lekker fijn vindt of minder fijn vindt, of wat je meer wil zien of minder wil zien, geef het even door. Is er nog iets wat je nu per se wil vragen of wilt doen? Nog een extra stretch die we kunnen doen? Als je moet gaan, snap ik dat ook. No problem. In Tabby. So we stretch it out. We take one more deep breath. Here we go. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. That's it. Stretch out. And I'm going to get closer to the camera. That's it, guys. How are you doing? This is a Monday morning stretch. I'm so proud of you guys for being here. And or not, if you're watching the replay, please comment #replay so I know who was live and who has been stretching on the replay. I like to know that. You don't have to, but it's funny to get to see who's really working on those goals. So guys, Celine, how are you doing? I see you're always busy with your garden. That's a lot of workout as well, just like Olga. Rita, I have a question. It always hurts the backside of the leg over the knee by stretching the leg forward. Do I do something wrong? Seymour, maybe. If I will sit straight back, count legs one day. It will be a big thing, I think, for me. I don't really get what you mean. If you can tell me one more time, then we'll try to get through it. So Rita, you have a question. It always hurts at the backside of the leg over the knee when you leg the stretch forward. So it hurts here when you stretch forward, like when you do, or you mean when you do this. It hurts in the back here, in the hollow of the knee. Is that what you mean? And Justina's, if I will sit with a straight back, you can't move your legs, or what is it? Maybe I don't get it. It will be a big thing, I think, for me. Don't worry, we'll work on that back as long as we're consistent every day. Justina, send me a message or a voice message so that we can really work on your specific problem. And same for Rita, and same for everyone else. Yes, very busy with the garden and cooking, but the stretching every day is so good. I really need it. Thank you. No, thank you for being here. And thank you for being so active and consistent. And keep on coming those pictures. I see a lot of progress in your splits. I cannot believe the difference from day 1 to day 2 to day 6. You're doing amazing. Everyone is doing amazing, but obviously I only saw the pictures of a couple of our guys here. So keep on doing that. So Rita, the first one. Okay, so when you stretch, you probably just don't have a lot of flexibility here yet. So maybe you have to stay a little bit more up. You don't need to like stretch completely, or maybe you still have to like let the knee a little bit bent, and that's totally fine. So what you want to do, and that's exactly what we're going to work on this week. This is day 7, by the way. So tomorrow starts day 8. So that's the second week of our challenge. We're definitely going to work on exactly this side. So from tomorrow, we will work specifically on this area and how to release that and how to lengthen that so that you can, like, you see there's a difference whether I stretch like this or if I really, like, in my head, I create stretch goes out to rounding the sky, you know what I mean? So the heel really goes out and the toes really go up, and that's where we create the stretch. So for now, if it hurts, I would say keep on doing these exercises like this, you know, bend and stretch, just slowly, no stress yet, all right? And from tomorrow, we will work specifically on the back of the knees. So that's really cool that you're jumping on, because that's what we're gonna work on. So, Justinas, don't forget to send me a message so we can talk about your back. And I think that's it, right? So, thank you so much for being here today. We finished week 1. Woo! Applause. Dai papà, vieni. Yay! Applauso per tutti. Bravo.
Well done, eh?
Well done.
Yeah,
They've
you too.
done. Yeah,
Yeah,
you too.
too.
My dad was stretching the whole time. Not with us. He was doing his own stretches, but he was stretching as well.
Yeah.
So can you do a leg hold? Gambe mano. Guys, that's good. He needs our class, right? He used to be a really good contortionist when he was a kid. See what happens when you don't stretch. But I'm pretty sure if he would stretch every day, then he could still be doing it. Dankjewel weer. Oh, alsjeblieft Patrice. Geen probleem. Laat me alsjeblieft weten of er dingen zijn die je graag wil zien. Okay, I'll try. Thank you. Yes, Rita, try very slowly. And if you have any other questions, just text me or send me a voice message and then we can work on it. The most important thing is that we slowly ease into these stretches because we don't want any injuries. So it's better to take longer, thank you, than do it fast and get injured. Gintare, you're very welcome. Chloe, thank you for being here. Don't steal my sock. So guys, again, I repeat myself, give me feedback. What do you want to see more of or less of? Or you think like, okay, we're over this phase, we can move into something else. Of course, this is an open group for everyone. So we've got all kinds of levels and we want to help everyone in this group. So if you want something specific, then just text me, okay? So, I hope you have an amazing Monday, and I hope that this sets the tone for your day and the rest of the week. Of course, we're gonna see each other every day, so we're gonna have an amazing week. On Friday, I will already say it now, on Friday, morning I won't be able to be live because I need to go to the doctor. Nothing serious, but you know, checkup. So either we don't do it in the morning, but just in the evening, Friday night. So I'm just saying that now already, so that we can get how you say it? We can get d'accordo. We can find out what's better for us. So maybe it will be Friday night instead of Friday morning. Okay guys, I'm not gonna keep you here too long. I have a team call going on for my online business. So see you tomorrow 30, and if you need